Shalom. First of all, let's start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakatash. Double honors to teachers, sellers, and the apostles of great millstone, likewise, brothers, but not this truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep unto you, brothers and sisters, tuning in. Shalom. Today's lesson is titled, And Smite Egypt as Before. And for those of you who are new, America is known as spiritual Sodom and Egypt. Let's start off with our first scripture here. This is the book of Amos 9 and 8, and it reads, Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is making a clear and powerful statement here, letting the world know that his eyes is upon the sinful kingdom, which many on this earth call it the United States of America or America, but we know it as spiritual Sodom and Egypt, great Babylon, as spoken in the Bible. But the Lord has made a promise that he will not completely and utterly destroy the children of Israel, which is our so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos. 1/3 of us will go through the fire, the plagues, and the tribulation that the Lord is going to bring on Great Babylon, America. But this place is going to be destroyed. Let's go into the book of 2nd Ezra 15 and start with verse 10. And it reads, Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. So you look around, you look in the mirror, okay? You are part of a nation that is a chosen people of the Lord, Yahweh Shai Shai, and we are in spiritual Sodom and Egypt. The people that some of our people conform to or follow are leading them to the slaughter. And Esau is putting up all kinds of snares and has a lot of tricks in his bag to draw Jakes into that slaughter. But here's what the Lord is going to do for the elect. But I will bring them out with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So there it is. Promises that is going to be enacted. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that power shall bring upon it. So here we are. We have a cruel Lord just got put into the wicked seat. You know, his inauguration was yesterday. Okay, and he's been identified as Nero Caesar. So we are going to see that this man is going to be that catalyst for Great Babylon, America being brought down. Because this place is still proud. Make America great again, they like to chant. We'll see. Let's go into the book of Ezekiel 35 and starting with verse 1. It reads, Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh Shai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus said the Lord power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate, which is another name for the empire of these Edomites. So we don't come out here to speak soft words. You know, the Lord love everybody, you know, like how they like to go into John 3 and 16, and he's going to come back and hand out candies and heavenly juice. No. The Lord Yahweh Shai has commanded us to tell Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, that he's against him and that he is going to destroy him. He's going to make his place desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Shai Shai. People are going to be fighting against each other. It's just a matter of time before Trump is given the order to show the horns of these elites. Lord willing, we get to see it real soon, okay? Because right now you got Jake Stem ignoring the fact that this man has made it very clear that he's coming after the children of Israel. These other people, okay, these other tribes that are here, including the Edomites, they're depending on this man to get rid of what they consider to be the problem, which is the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos. In particular, they're really looking at the Latinas this time around because they've been kicking Judah's ass from day one. It's going to continue, but now they want fresh meat. Continuing, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. So, yes, we were given over to Esau for slavery to build his empire. But when we got out, supposedly, free or emancipated, the nightmare really started. And it's about to get worse. We're about to see how much this man really, really hate us real soon. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 19 and start with verse 14. And it reads, the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, had mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggered in his woman. And we all had that uncle, that cousin, that was drunk. So we know what that looks like. They're slurring their speech, and they're unsteady on their feet. And this is how Great Babylon America has been ruled, probably for the last 20, 30 years. You had Obama that made it possible for two men to get married. You had Biden that came, and you saw what's the result of his presidency. Okay, so decisions made here is always made with not one of wisdom or being led by the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Continuing, it says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. So you're gonna have massive unemployment, and it's happening. Okay, but think of the Titanic, when in that movie, when the Titanic took on water, they sealed the bottom, so all the lowly workers, they drowned. But the people, in the higher decks, they had no clue how bad the situation, how bad the problem was, because there was still music playing, and they were still, walking on dry deck, until it got to that pivotal moment, when the ship broke in half, and, those who did not get into the lifeboat, okay, they perish. Henceforth, you're seeing the same thing right now. Jakes who are continuously, falling the follies of Great Babylon America, because they don't feel like they are getting that judgment, like how they see some of their fellow brothers and sisters out on the streets, or, having a hard time right now. They don't think that there's a problem. And this is likewise with these other tribes that are here too. They're living it up still. In the meantime, see, when we already jump off the lifeboat, because we already know what's about to take place next. And that lifeboat and that lifeline that we have is this truth, this gospel. We have our ear open and our minds open, and we fear Yahweh Shemashai, because we know what he is going to do. It says, in that day Egypt should be like unto women, and it should be afraid and fear, because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shemashai, which he shaketh over it. And the land of Judah should be a terror unto Egypt. Everyone that maketh mention thereof should be afraid in himself, because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shemashai, which he had determined against it. So at some point, Jake, you're going to wake up, mass unemployment, no food, being hunted down, laws that are newly created to simply oppress the people that are already under oppression. And you're going to fight. You're going to get out there, You're going to realize your life is absolutely worthless. And you're gonna rebel. You're going to go out there, and you're going to show Esau just how wicked you are, and why our tribe of ours, or our nation, has been punished by the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai. Because you're going to do a whole lot of crazy stuff, which is going to really, really tick these people off. Okay? It's only going to be short-lived. Let's go to the book of Zephaniah 1 and verse 14. It reads, the great day of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, is near. It is near. You can feel it. When Trump got inaugurated yesterday, a feeling comes over me. I'm going to speak for me personally, that this is it. I truly believe in the spirit that this man is going to bring everything that we've been reading. We're about to experience, and our faith is about to be tested. We're about to go through some some really, really dark times. And here it talking about it. This is the Lord Yahweh Shemashai. And haste greatly even the voice of the day of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. Oh yeah. And we see how tough these men really are when things really go south. Gurga troop everywhere, animals, tearing people to pieces, poltergeists all over the place, demons, no food, people betraying each other. Oh yeah, it's about to turn up. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. So America's always been a place that's always been of security. Food, you do something and there's always law enforcement there, check you. It's always been a place where you could depend, on, the system, so to speak, those who trust in the system. But that's gonna fall. And these people are really about to see the vintage of this place fall. And it says, and I will bring distress upon men that they shall walk like blind men because they have sinned against the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, and their blood shall be poured out as dust and their flesh as dung. So you can see where the Lord is going to bring a judgment so horrific on what is known as spiritual Egypt and Sodom, that as people are put to death, either through suicide or the warfare, the civil wars or famine or beasts of the field, it's going to be so often that it's going to become, there's a pile of dead people over there. Who's going to bury them? Nobody. That's how stone cold everybody's going to become. So used to the chaos and the death that the Lord is going to be bringing to Great Babylon, America. Let's close with the book of Jeremiah 49, verse 16. It reads, that terribleness that deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill. Talking about Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, which we have often described him as, basically he's an exalted caveman. Okay, this is his chance right now to shine, and that light that he had on the world, which is really a deception, because he's really about darkness, is now fading away and going out. He's about to do his next, or his curtain call performance, which is going to bring out his AI, all of his technology, and really show truly why he is the devil that the Bible speaks of. It says, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai. Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. So take a look at it. The cumulative effect of all the punishment and the plagues that the Lord is going to bring on Great Babylon, America, is going to be so horrific that this place will be uninhabitable when the Lord is through with this place. And of course we know that this place is that lake of fire as spoken of in the scripture. So, smite Egypt as before. This is what the Lord Yahweh Shemashai is going to do to this place. Lord willing, the elect will satisfy. Let the close by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakatash, Shalom.